Hey, first grade! Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great day today. We are going to keep working on our addition word problems, and we are first going to talk about our math fact strategy of the month, which is doubles plus one. So let me turn you down here to my board so you can see. Alrighty, so remember, when we use the double plus one strategy, you can only use it when your two add-ins are like right next to each other on the number line, or when you're counting. So 6 and 7 are right next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these add-ins can use the double plus one strategy to help you figure out the answer. Instead of having to draw out like all 6 and all 7 and count them, we can use some math facts to help us solve the problem more quickly. So with double plus one, you are going to choose your smallest add-in first. And you're going to double it. So what is 6 plus 6? 6 plus 6 is 12. And then add one more, and that is 13. So that's the double plus one strategy. When you take the smaller add-in, double it, and add one more. If I have this problem, can I do the double plus one strategy? Are these numbers right next to each other when you're counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, they're not right next to each other, so I can't do the double plus one strategy here. But I do know, since I learned about making 10, 6 plus 4 makes 10. So I know this one equals 10. That was just a trick, though, to see if you knew enough about the double plus one strategy to know if you could use it or not. Here, this one's not a trick, though. Can you do the double plus one strategy with this? Yes, because these numbers are right next to each other when you're counting. All right, so choose the smallest add-in. 4 is the smallest number, so I'm going to double it. 4 plus 4. What is 4 plus 4? 4 plus 4 is 8. And then add one more, because 5 is one more than 4. What is 8? Add one more. 8 plus 1 is 9. So 5 plus 4 equals 9. Let's do one more problem together, and this time on this problem, I want you to pause the video and see if you can answer the problem correctly. All right, so let's do... Let's do 7 plus 6. Pause the video and see if you can solve it. All right, so with 7 plus 6, using the double plus one strategy, you should have chosen the smallest add-in, which is 6, and doubled it. So 6 plus 6 equals 12, and then add one more since 7 is just one more than 6. 12 plus 1 is 13. So 7 plus 6 is 13. The double plus one strategy only works if you know your doubles. So if you don't have your doubles down yet, you need to really work on those at home and get them down. That way it can help you to solve math facts more quickly. So work on your 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3. You should be able to hear that math fact that's a double and immediately be able to answer. So practice those at home if you don't know your doubles yet. That way you can start using the double plus one strategy. Okay, we're going to work a few more word problems today. We're going to use Apps Check to help us analyze the problem and solve it correctly. All right, here's the first one. It is about my lovely dog Tank. Here's the problem, and make sure that you listen for the question that's in this problem because we're going to be underlining it next. So listen for what we have to answer. Tank had some toys. Mrs. Clark bought him 3 more. Now Tank has 13 toys. How many toys did Tank have to start with? All right, what's the question there? The question was, how many toys did Tank have to start with? And there's my big old question mark, because I've got to answer this question. How many toys did Tank have to start with? Now let's listen to each sentence and listen and find the important information. Tank had some toys. What's important there? The word some. Some is important because it helps me to know something's missing. I know he had some, but I don't know how many, so I'm going to put a question mark above that. Tank had some toys. Mrs. Clark bought him 3 more. Okay, so important here. 3 more is important. And the word bought is kind of important. If Tank has some toys and I buy him more toys, are we adding or subtracting? He has some and he gets more. We're going to be adding to what he already has. So this problem is going to be addition. Okay, listen to the next sentence. Now Tank has 13 toys. What's important in that sentence? 13 is important because that tells me how many he has total. All right, we've analyzed our problem, picked out the question and the important information. Now let's make a plan. Okay, so we're going to figure out if we're adding or subtracting. Let's kind of draw out the number sentence that we hear as we read this though. So Tank has some toys. I don't know how many. I'm going to just put a blank there because I'm not sure how many he has. I just know he has some. Mrs. Clark bought him 3 more. If I, Mrs. Clark, am buying him 3 more toys, am I adding to his toys or taking away? I'm adding because I'm getting him more. So some plus 3 equals, now Tank has 13 toys. So something plus 3 equals 13. Okay? This problem is an addition problem. We may solve it a different way than addition though. Yesterday we learned that we can subtract to figure out missing add-ins. So we're going to solve this a different way though today first, and then I'll subtract to check my problem. We can also draw out a strip diagram to kind of help us see this problem a little bit better. So I know my whole is 13, and I know part is 3 because Tank got 3 more. The missing part that I'm trying to figure out is how many did he have to start with. He started with some. Miss Clark bought him 3. Now he has 13. So we're looking for how many did he start with. Okay, to solve this time, I'm going to kind of just draw out my problem with a picture. And then we'll check it kind of like solving it with subtraction like we did yesterday. Ooh, I'm losing my voice. Okay, so sum plus 3 equals 13. Something plus 3 equals 13. I don't know where my voice is going. Goodness. All right, I know that Tank had 3 toys and Miss Clark bought him some. So something I can do to solve this problem is go, okay, there's 3. I'm going to draw over here until I get to 13. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see how many I had to draw to get to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I believe my answer is 10. 10 plus 3 equals 13. I think that Tank started with 10 toys. I'm going to check my problem now to see if I got it correct. So we talked about how you could subtract to find this, because when you use a strip diagram and start with a whole, like 13, and then you have to figure out a part, you can subtract to figure it out. So we could do 13 minus 3. I could draw a picture or I could use counters. I'm going to just use counters since they're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, if I take away 3, I should get 10 if I got the right answer over here. So take away 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I have 10 left? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. So I know that 10 is the missing addend, and it's the correct answer. So can we answer the question now? How many toys did Tank have to start with? To start with, he had 10. And then he got 3 more, and that made his total number of toys 13. All right, I have one more problem for us to solve today. Let me clear my work area before I start my next problem. Alrighty, here's the next one. I carved 10 pumpkins on Friday. On Saturday, I carved some more. Now I have 15 carved pumpkins. How many pumpkins did I carve on Saturday? Okay. What question do I have to solve here? I'm looking to answer, how many pumpkins did I carve on Saturday? Okay, now let's listen to each question and figure out the important information. I carved 10 pumpkins on Friday. What's important in that sentence? 10. And also the word Friday is important because I know in the question it asked about Saturday. So I think days of the week may be important here. I carved 10 pumpkins on Friday. On Saturday, this is what I have to answer the question about. Saturday's important. On Saturday, I carved some more. Some more. Remember, we talked about how some is important because sometimes it tells us that there's something missing there. We don't know the answer. That's what we're looking to solve, is the sum part. I carved some more. Now I have 15 carved pumpkins. What's important there? I think maybe now and 15 are both important. So 10 on Friday, Saturday, some more, now 15. How many did I carve on Saturday? Okay, we've analyzed our problem. Now we're ready to plan. Okay, for my plan here, let's draw out a strip diagram. So do I know a total number of pumpkins here? I carved 10 on Friday. On Saturday I carved some more. Now I have 15 carved pumpkins. So altogether I have 15. That's my whole. For parts, let's see. I had 10 pumpkins, and then on Saturday I carved some more. So that's the part that we need to solve, is this other part that's missing, the Saturday part. Friday there were 10, Saturday there were some more, now total there are 15. So we've got to figure out the Saturday part. So if I was to write a number sentence there, it would look like this. 10 plus something equals 15. Okay? So 10 plus something equals 15. We're going to be adding. Or we have talked about how you can subtract to figure out the missing addend. So we could do 15 minus 10 to figure out what the missing addend is. Let's first add, and then maybe we can subtract when we check our work. Alright, so on Friday here, I have 10. So here's my pumpkins from Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, there are my Friday pumpkins. Saturday, there were some more. And then in total, I should have 15. So here's Friday, Saturday, and then all together there should be 15. So if I've got 10, now I can just add and keep counting until I get to 15. So here's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many did I have to add to get to 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think my missing add-in is 5. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Now to double check that, I'm going to subtract, because we've talked about how you can subtract to find the missing add-in. So if I have 15, and this should be 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, if I have 15 and I take away 10, I should end up with 5. Let's check and see if that's correct. So 15 take away 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so our answer was correct. The missing add-in was 5. So let's answer this question now. How many pumpkins did I carve on Saturday? I carved 5. Okay. I hope that you're starting to get this missing add-in stuff. It really helps whenever you draw a picture and you use manipulatives to help you solve. And you really it helps when you think through it too and really think about what the question's asking you. We'll do a few more practice questions tomorrow. See you then.